Yeah! Name that tune, folks. That's right, it's Top Cat. Yeah, you got it. Nice one. Who was first? Hey, it's Gaffer, Mr. Patterson. You go straight on the wheel, David. David Patterson with one T. Right, I'm going to show you some, folks, which is the wheel so far. Let me see, because I do this slightly differently now. So all the folk who got on the wheel at the 7 o'clock quiz are on the wheel. Look there, I've just typed you in there. Right at the bottom, see that? And that makes you appear up here. Where are you? There you are, in the red. Just circling around the bottom there. Coming up to 9 o'clock now. David Patterson, right there. Okay, so that's how it works, folks. If you get your name on the wheel, then you'll be on the wheel. And when I spin the wheel at 10:30, there'll be prizes. I'm going to tell you about the amazing prizes later on. Top Cat, well done for spotting that. It was Top Cat without the chords. I could do the chords on the piano, but I don't know the chords yet on the accordion. Bonsoir, mais oui, enchanté, très bien. Hello, John. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Janie. You were first to say hello tonight. Thank you very much. Great to see you. Hello, Mr. Muzz. Looking good, Muzz. Had a haircut. Aye, that's a good start. Big bang. Straight on the wheel. Okay. Tonight's quiz has been cancelled because of grieving for Prince Philip. Ha! Only kidding. Right, let's get on with this. Let's get a quiz up here so you can see what's going on. Aye, but the good kind of groomed, not a bad type. Okay, let's see. Hey, come to the quiz some other time. This is Friday 9 o'clock. You see at the bottom there, Friday 9 o'clock. But I've also got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock. We just do this little late one on a Friday, just for you folks who find 7 o'clock a wee bit early. So thanks for coming. Hello, Peter. Hello, Kirsty. I got your stuff. I got your mad party box in the post yesterday, so it's probably not with you yet. It might get to you tomorrow or Monday. So a little delay on that. Sorry about that. But it's in the post. It's literally in the post. It's not just sitting there and me saying it's in the post. It's literally through the Royal Mail as of yesterday for the drunks, or just for the people who've gone and had kids. Hello, Natters. Hello, Troon Style. Mr. Rob. Well, hello. How you doing? Rob joins us from England, where there is no entertainment for the next 7 weeks because of the entertainment blackout, thanks to the death of Prince Philip of Greece. Which reminds me of 1997, Princess Diana. We were going to go to, we person I lived with and people we knew at that time, we were going to go down to a comedy gig. I think there was a comedy festival, or a Merchant City Festival was on at the time in Glasgow City Centre, and we found a thing in the programme that looked quite good. Comedy, lots of comedians. So, of course, Princess Diana died, and we were all like, all right, there you go, that's a shame. And then by midday, we were all well over it, didn't care. And so we headed down to Candle Rigs in the evening and found out that the gig had been cancelled due to national sadness. And I've never been so furious. Anyway, the only thing to do was to go to the cinema, and we had to go and see whatever was on, because everybody went to the cinema. So there weren't many, there was no tickets left for all the good movies. We had to see Mr. Bean, the film. Thanks a lot, Lady Diana. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you too. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kerry. Mr. Worlds. Mr. Worlds. Well, hello. Rob's on Facebook. If anyone else is on Facebook, make sure you come over to YouTube if you like. It's up to you. It's just that if you come to YouTube, you see other people's comments, and that can be quite fun. Most people watch this on the YouTube, but you can watch it on Facebook, take part in the quiz. Absolutely fine, no problem. Right, okay, so let's get on with it. What time is it? 5 minutes past already. I should be starting by now. Give us a little share. Hit the share button. Yeah, get us out there. You get a point for that, by the way. It's not just me saying, please share the quiz. It's me saying, please share the quiz, and you get a point if you do it. How to play the quiz is really easy. Most of you know this already. I recognize most of the names from all the people posting anyway, so you know what happens. I ask the questions. You do your own marking after every round, and then don't put answers in the chat because people are just trying to answer the questions. Unless I'm asking for a bonus question like I did with David a few minutes ago. That's to get you on the wheel. If I do a bonus question, first to answer gets on the wheel. Okay, and that's what the wheel looks like. Well, I was showing you the wheel before. Last time we played was Wednesday. I sorted out the quiz scores in order of Steve Coogan comedy character creations. So Alan Partridge obviously at the top with all those teams. Smartcus, Fabian's Quizzy Poo's Party, Paul Caff's in the middle, Alan Robbie, the UK Alliance. Can you guess which Steve Coogan character is going to be at the bottom? For the bottom third of scores, yes, it's Tony Ferrino. Quarantini, Chameleons, Crotchets, We Are One, Marion and Lorna. Thank you very much. I'll get you to upload your scores at the end of the quiz. So keep score as you go. Hire me to do a Zoom quiz if you want to do a Zoom quiz for a birthday or for a works do. I haven't done one of these for a little while actually now, so get in touch because I'm starving. Deadpool. Big news on Deadpool today with Prince Philip popping his clogs. 2 people have got that right. So it'll probably be one of them that gets the million for the month. And during the week I worked out who, well, it's not always a winner, but if there was a winner for March, and it was Colin Harper who correctly predicted Murray Walker, and he's got this £1 million scratch card is going to be coming his way. £1 million, but look at that. Just for predicting who's going to be the most famous person to die in any given month. If you want to get your entries in early for May, then you can do that anytime you want. Deadpool's always open, and it's always for the following month, right? So all the entries are already in for April. And if you want to put an entry in for May, that's the link there. Just put it in the comments there. Right, okay, come on. Let's get on with it. Prizes tonight. Karen's been emptying out her bookshelf. This is Bash Rock by Evie Wild, which is, I don't know anything about it, but it's got great reviews. Set in Scotland. She's based in London, the writer. Wine, Chalks and Warm Socks. Wow. Thanks, Bev. Bev's put this up tonight. Get that. All you need is wine, chalks and warm socks. The genius of capitalism. 3 completely different things, not worth much on their own. You put them together in one box. That's AV, ladies and gentlemen, added value. And this is my prize tonight. This is what I've put together for you tonight. Hardcore Party box number 3. So there's a bag of Bombay Mix, there's a packet of party rings, there's a CD of Latin American music. And weighing in at 15% alcohol by volume, there's this bottle of Sours Apple. Absolutely unbelievable. All sorts of disgraceful behaviours could be yours if you win the Hardcore Party Box 3. And there's some other prizes as well. We'll get to that. Right, ready? Here we go. Not a fan of the Sours, says Ginge. Sours! Was that 3 exclamation marks? I don't know if that means you're a fan or not. Yeah, it's not for your teeth. It's for your soul. Boggin. Right, okay. Maybe I should have just gone for the vodka. Retro. Right. Here we go. Same letter round. So the first 5 questions, all the answers start with the same letter. All right, you ready for this? Right. Which English city provides the setting for these films? The Full Monty, which came out in 1997, and Four Lions, which came out in 2010. Party, 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 party. I remember that you commented that was thoughtful when I first put that prize box together. I think I've been trying to be different, but I might just go back to doing good stuff rather than try to be different. Because I don't think this Sours-based box has got quite the reaction, but hey-ho. Maybe I'll switch back to the Bucky. No, it was the Bucky with the dark chocolate. I can't mind. Get my hardcore party boxes mixed up. Anyway, what is the first name of Prince Edward's wife? No, you're right. It was the vodka. It was the vodka. The Smirnoff Ice, anyway. What's the first name of Prince Edward's wife? That's a royals question for all you royalists. If you're not too busy with the crying. Number 3, which grape variety and type of wine shares its name with the 6th largest city in Iran? So a large city in Iran, the 6th largest city they have there, is also the name of a grape variety and a type of wine. It's a word you will know if you're into wine. Lorna, when was that from? Can you remember? I'll get in touch. I'll pass it on. Mr. Sped's not on the quiz tonight because he's not well, but hopefully he'll get well soon. Bucky was with the dolls. I'm getting all my amazing prizes mixed up. I haven't really bothered chasing a sponsor for Fridays for the last few weeks. I've just thought, I'll just do it myself, 6 weeks ago, right, okay. I'll check it out. Right, number 4, who plays Officer Ripley in the Alien film franchise? Okay, one of the main characters in the Alien films. What is the name of the actor or actress who plays Officer Ripley? I'm just drawing a wee cartoon of Bogrel to remind myself, Lorna, and, personally I think it's quite a good little graphic. Hey, got 2 roles. All right. Is that the weirdest chat up line of all time? Same letter round. Remember, all these first 5 answers start with the same letter. Operation Husky was the invasion of which island? This is during the Second World War. The Allies invaded which Mediterranean island in July 1943 under the code name Operation Husky? So what is the island? Don't give up your day job, says Lorna. This is my day job. Talking absolute nonsense and drawing cartoons of Bogrel. I'm delighted with it. I think it looks really good. Anyway, here we go. So a quick recap on these questions for you. 4 lions in the Full Monty, both set in the same English city. That's question number 1. Number 2, first name of Prince Edward's wife. Number 3, famous grape variety and type of wine, also a large city in Iran, in southern Iran. Who's Ripley in the Alien films? And Operation Husky was the invasion of which island in 1943 by what we call the Allies, which is essentially the good guys, the team you want to be on. The heroes of the war. Oh, yeah, thanks very much. I should say, tell us when you're ready, because then I know to move on. Thank you, Natters, for telling me that you are ready. If anyone else is waiting on prizes, I put a big load of prizes in the post yesterday, like a week's worth of prizes. I just hadn't got around to it. Easter holidays, So there's a bunch of stuff in the post right now. Okay, you're all ready. That's great. Let's get on with it. Same letter answers. You score yourself 2 points for each of these. Did you get a letter? I'm sure you did. Letter S. Woohoo! For sensational Jeff. Here come the answers. Right. 4 lions, which I thought was going to be really good. And I watched half of it and I thought, it's all right. And the Full Monty, I'd never seen that, but they're both set in Sheffield. Hello, Claire McSherry. Wee Max. Like I was saying to Rob earlier on, if you're on Facebook, it can be, you can stay on Facebook if you like. But sometimes it's a little more fun on YouTube because you see everybody's comments, because most people are on YouTube. So I'm just putting a link in there to actual YouTube. It's up to you. You can stay on Facebook, perfectly fine, no problem. Anyway, Prince Edward's wife, she's called Sophie. That's what she looks like. That's her unmasked hatred of the poor. Which grape variety and type of wine shares its name with the sixth largest city in Iran is Shiraz. There it is. You see it right down the bottom of Iran. Well, in the southern part of Iran. Near the coast. Probably quite nice. Shiraz. I don't think I've done any Iran on Street View. Yeah, I must do that on Where Am I? Right, who plays Ripley? That's Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney. And Operation Husky, the invasion of which island? It's Sicily. Bonus question to get on the wheel. What is the capital city of Sicily? All right. There's a map of the operation. For all you military historian buffs. But what is the name of the capital city of Sicily? First person to answer this in the chat correctly will get on the wheel of names. I know some of you'll know this, so it's just a case of waiting for the comments to come through. There we go. John's got it with Palermo. Hello, John. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the wheel. Meacham. There we go. Very good. Lots of people just behind you. You all knew it. Patterson, Natters, M, Collins, Hutchison. Slater, Hogg and Howison. Clive. You never got your first prize ever of beer when your former beer sponsor pulled out. Well, which, can you remember which sponsor it was? Or when it was big? Because when your former beer sponsor, was that the Broughton one? It was either Broughton or Fierce, yeah? I think that's the only two beer sponsors I've had for Fridays. They didn't pull out. They were only ever going to do it for a short amount of time, so Broughton's months ago. It's probably gone. I did get back in touch with him. I might get back in touch with him anyway, just see if they want to do the quiz again. And if so, then I'll say, by the way, you still owe Big some booze. Plus 2 points if somebody on your team is a subscriber, plus one if someone shares the quiz tonight, and plus one if it's your birthday. And of course, 2 points for each of the correct answers. So 10 for the answers, plus 2, plus 1. So usual maximum is 13, unless it is your birthday. If it is your birthday, let me know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, quite right. If you said Syrah, that is another name for the wine. I think maybe Americans or Australians call it Syrah, so that's fine. Half the points for that. That's good. Shiraz is the name of the city in Iran. But yes, Syrah is the same thing. It's fine. 2 points. Okay. There's the answers all together. Right. I don't know if any of you've seen, I've been doing a series of little quizzes with politicians. Pub quiz versus politics, like people trying to get elected to Holyrood, trying to do these in the run-up to the election. Tonight I was going to have Katrina MacDonald of the SNP standing in Edinburgh Southern, but she sent me an email this afternoon and says, look, I can't do it because I've been advised not to, because suspension of campaigning cause off the death of the Prince of Phillips. I says fine. So she's going to come on Monday instead. That's all right. Yeah, I should have thought of that myself anyway, David. But it's a valid answer. In the pub, I'd give you it in the pub. It is correct. It's just correct in a different way, that's all. Right, picture round. Here we go. Ready for 5 pictures. Question number 1 is cover art of an album. 2 points here. Name the band for 1 point and name the title of the record for another point. It was number one in 1997, right at the height of this band's success. Just about the biggest band going at the time, very successful. So you probably get the name of the band, but that's 1 point, and 1 point if you can name the actual album. That is picture number one. In the picture round, picture number two is guns. Everybody hates guns, but what kind of guns are these? Are they Enfield, Glock, or Kalashnikov? Name those guns. Enfield, Glock, or Kalashnikov. Number three. Name this 1959 film. I gave quite a lot of clues to this earlier. At the time, it was the most expensive film ever made. It was a budget of over $15 million, which back then was absolutely astronomical. But it was highly successful. It made a lot of money at the box office. Good reviews. Punters liked it. Won loads of Oscars. Epic film. Okay, so name the film from all those clues. 1959. That is the main star of the film on the right, and a sort of minor character from the film on the left. Number four. About colours and designs and strips. Which football club wore this kit in the late 1970s? With the off-centred stripes, classic 70s look. Is that Dundee United, Motherwell, or Partick Thistle? So you should be able to get it from the colours if you know about Scottish football. If not, you're just going to have to guess. Dundee United, Motherwell, or Partick Thistle. Whose strip was that in the late 70s? Classic look. And number five, The End. What year was The End? What year was this Daily Mail front page come from? You can get plus or minus 3 years. So if you're 3 years out, you get the points. 4 years out, no points. So don't choose a range, just choose a specific year. And if you're close enough, you get the points. Okay, replay. Quick look at these questions again. So name the band and name the album. 1997 is number one in the charts. Massive band at the time. Number two, Enfield, Glock, or Kalashnikov. What type of guns are they? Number three, name the film. A very famous film. It's not obscure. And it was the most expensive film ever made at the time. Dundee United, Motherwell, or Partick Thistle? Whose strip is that? And number five, give us a year for this particular episode of the Daily Heil. The End. Saigon, right? You see that in the headline there. Frightened, abandoned, and waiting for its fate. That is Saigon. As 30 years of war reaches a climax with a Dunkirk in the sky. The End. It's a cool headline. The End is a good headline. Ok, we are prêts. Nous sommes prêts. Είμαστε έτοιμος. Ready, ready, ready. Wir sind fertig. And other languages too. Let's do it. Picture round answers. Here they come. So 1 point for Oasis and 1 point for the name of the record, which is Be Here Now. One point for Oasis, 1 point for Be Here Now. I reckon quite a few. I think I would have got Oasis. I definitely would have got Oasis. Not sure if I would have got the album title there. So 1 point for each one. The guns are Kalashnikovs. It's your AK-47. Most expensive film ever made at the time. Epic film. I did say it was an epic film. Might make you think of the Bible, and the way they're dressed is Ben-Hur. Yeah. B's got the wrong album. What did you put instead of Be Here Now? Try to think of some other ones that's theirs. In fact, there you go. Name the album after that one. What was Oasis's next album after Be Here Now? First person to answer that in the chat. Like, not including greatest hits or live things or anything like that. So that was Be Here Now in 1997. Then one came out in 2000. What was that called? Yeah, that's right. Standing on the Shoulder of Giants is correct. I think you were the first to get that right. Yep. Chris is on the wheel. Excellent answer. That is, it's got a picture of New York City on the front. Yeah. That one. Beak said, "What's the story, Morning Glory?" I think that's earlier. Okay, Ben-Hur for that one. Style is Motherwell. That's Motherwell style. A couple of different clubs had the off-centre stripe. Aberdeen had it. Clydebank had it. That's the ones I remember. And Daily Mail front page, plus or minus 3 years. It is the end of the Vietnam War. That's Americans trying to desperately get out of the city via rooftop helicopters just as the city is falling to the North Vietnamese. It is 1975. So if you said anything between 72 and 78, that's close enough for the points, Sa. Okay, so there's the answers altogether. Oasis, Be Here Now, Kalashnikov, Ben-Hur, Motherwell, and 1975. So 72 to 78. How'd you get on? It's quite a difficult round in a funny old way. If you don't know about the football, obviously that's easy to get wrong. The guns, you might not know. It's quite a famous gun, the Kalashnikov, even for people like you and me who are not gun nuts. Ben-Hur might be difficult if you just didn't think of it. I think I gave loads of clues. And Vietnam, if you're my age, you kind of know when the end of Vietnam was. But I reckon if you're younger, I reckon if you're maybe in your early 30s and younger, I think Vietnam's probably just a little bit watery in the consciousness. Because I was born 72, so growing up in the 80s, really, in the 90s, into the 90s a bit, but certainly 70s and 80s, there was loads of Vietnam films. So you kind of had it rammed down your throat, but then they dried up. I don't think there's been a lot of Vietnam films the last few years. Peter's got it. Have been watching a documentary on the Vietnam War. Well, that's handy, isn't it? Got a football. Our men know nothing about football. Oh, no, know about football, but Rectus, our men. They're our men. Even though they're Rectus, they are our men. That's great loyalty. Yeah, Charlton Heston was head of ARA. Is that the American Rifle Association? Yeah, or called something else. I know he was the gun geezer. Right enough. I never really spotted the connection between those two questions. Roger, I'm going to put you on the wheel for that because that's like joining the dots, which nobody did on the earlier quiz, and I didn't do, even though I've been through it twice now. So I'm going to put you on the wheel just for your insight. Yeah, NRA, that's it, yeah. We typo. Motherwell lost me. Motherwell lose most things, Rob. Not the most successful club ever. Right, okay, sound round. Time for a music round. I'm going to play some lovely music clips and you're going to identify the right answers with no problems whatsoever. So here are your possible choices. I'm going to play 5 tunes and just pick out the right answers, okay, from the list. Here we are. Here is... Give me half a second. Here is tonight's music round. I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I will have you, yes I will have you. I will find a way, and I will have you like a butterfly
Oh, wild butterfly, I will collect you and capture you. You are an obsession. I wonder if those changes have left a scar on you. Like all the burning hoops of fire that you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line. I hope you're happy now. Solid as a rock. Yeah. Solid. Solid as a rock. Every day you shoot. Solid. We try, but we don't belong. Now I bet you on the street.
Don't know about you, but I thought it was very danceable tonight. Great stuff. I'm going to play them again. Charlton Heston hated it when the Apes had guns. I know. Don't like it up him, did he? Didn't know that. Didn't know the NRA had filed for bankruptcy this week. I'll be looking into that. Thanks, Kirsten. Here are the tunes one more time. Remember, all the answers are on that list over there.
I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I will have you, yes, I will have you. I will find a way, and I will have you. Like a butterfly, oh wild butterfly, I will collect you and capture you. You are an obsession. I wonder if those changes have left a scar on you. Oh, hoops of fire that you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line. I hope you're happy now. Solid as a rock. Solid. Solid as a rock. Every day you shoot. Solid. We try, but we don't belong. Now I bet you on the street.
Yeah, disco. All right, fantastic. Let's have a look at the answers. A couple of you seem to enjoy the tunes as much as I did. That's good. Right, here are the answers. Yes, not altogether easy. The first one is the White Stripes. Yeah, Seven Nation Army. A tiny little clip from that. Just enough. Very distinctive. Good sound. GPS are ready but not confident. Let's see how it goes for them. Number two is An Emotion. Underrated 80s classic, overlooked. Brilliant song. Amazing. So heavy. So melodic. So electro. Song's called Obsession. Look it up after this. It's great. It's just so good. Number three, Elton John. Not one of his best known songs. In fact, name that Elton John song to get on the wheel. First person to correctly say what that Elton John song was. Let me just play it again, just so you can hear it. Let's get to the bit. Is it here? After this. This one. think it's not that, but it's related to that, Chris. Hang on. Let me just open this up. Oh, for God's sakes. Why can I not find this? Let's see what you're saying. Yeah. It's Love Lies Bleeding. Which Buck Double has got, but I think it's like on the album it's Funeral for a Friend / Love Lies Bleeding. So I'm going to put you both in the wheel, Chris M and Buck Double. All right. Put you both on the wheel for that one. Hang on 1 second, I'll do that. So, hello Buck, by the way. There's Buck Double and there's Chris M. Very good. Look that up properly in a second. Let's get the other answers. Ashford and Simpson. I was just amused there because Ginger's saying myself and himself did some pretty strong Ashford and Simpson impressions in Central Park on a visit a few years ago. Yeah, that references that video for that song, which is just incredible. Worth every second. They were the kind of different songs, but they merge into each other and they're listed. I'm pretty sure they're listed as one thing. Is it Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, or is it Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player? What's the album? Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. I'm sure it's that. No, it's not. It's the other one. It's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's what it is. Let's have a look. Track listing. Yeah, it's side 1, number 1, Funeral for a Friend / Love Lies Bleeding. So yeah, they're both right. And the last one is Hot Chip. Hot Chip. What's that? Solid as a Rock came out when I was late primary or early high school, so predictably enough. yeah, every single time. That is correct, Rob. That is a bona fide observation. It really is that sexy that you can stink the spraff as it plays. Okay, right. Personally, I really enjoyed that music round. Best one for ages, right? Okay. Time for an anagram. Now, don't shout out the answers here. Because everybody gets 60 seconds to solve it, all right? So just try and solve it. If you think you're ready, if you think you've got it right, just say in the chat that you're ready or got it or something like that. But don't put the answer in because everyone's just trying to get it right, okay? Rugby Talons. You're looking for the name of a place, okay? Nah, it's not Earth, the Wind and Fire, is it? It's way too... It's like heavy, you know. Earth, Wind and Fire were up there. More wind than earth, to be honest. Ashford and Simpson were right down deep solid. Oh, yeah. Had a dirty video. I don't remember the video. Must watch it later. I'm having a bit of me time. You got it. Okay, a couple of people have got it. We're down to 10 seconds. That's a place. Looking for a place. A place in England. A place in the southwest of England. That's a couple of last minute clues there for you. Just as we hit 0 seconds. If you got this right, you get 3 points. The correct answer, you can get it right up until a winner reveal, and it is Glastonbury. Glastonbury. Eventually you got with the clues at the end, maybe, Peter? Rugby Talons, Glastonbury. Well done. If you got that, 3 points you add to your score. Let's crack on. Hey, This is me officially asking you to thumbs up the video, right? If you're on YouTube, give us a like. If you're on Facebook, give us whatever it's called on Facebook these days, a like or an eye or a thumbs up, whatever it's called. Just helps me, you know what I mean? It's free for you to do. I'm asking for tips later as well, but that's free. They used to play the Animotion video down Napoleon's in Merrily Road on the video jukebox. And which European city is this, Big? Because I don't know Napoleon's in Merrily Road. Sounds great, though. You got Napoleon's, aye, right. Anywhere called Napoleon's is going to be good. Okay, thanks, Daniel. Okay, here we go. Nags. Right, pick 5. The point of pick 5 is that there's 9 answers, but only 5 of them are correct. So, can you name 5 horses who have won the Grand National since the start of the year 2000? So from the Grand National in 2000 onwards, pick 5 winners. Okay, so these are there are 5 Grand National winners on that grid, and the other 4 are just completely made up. As far as I know, they're not horses at all. They might be, don't know, but the ones I've made up, I just don't know. So, in Glasgow, right? Napoleon's in Merrily Road. Where's Merrily Road? Is that Southside? Never knew the Southside that well. I used to do a gig out in the Southside at Battlefield. But anyway, I'll read these horses out in case you can't see them too well. There's Artisan Loaf, which doesn't sound very fast. Ballabriggs or Ballabriggs. Comply or Die. Generous Machine. Many Clouds. Papillon. Spedge Hunter. Tiger Roll. And Trumpet Willie. Are the Congas in the music round from the House of Bamboo by Andy Williams? No, they're not. Good song, but they're not from that. They're from Ooh La La by the Wise Guys, 1990s. Cathcart, yeah. I better turn these comments off. Sorry. I keep forgetting that covers up. What's this? If there's a horse called Tarzan running doing each way bet, he's bound to come in the first 3. Tarzan, first 3. I don't get it. I have been a bit thick and a little bit slow tonight, but I don't get that. Ooh la la, say go. Dinka dinka da. Ooh la la. Trumpet Willie. Hey. You all ready? A couple of you ready. Janie's ready. Daniel Collins, not real name, is ready. Mary's ready. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kevin. Okay, a couple more readies, please. Napoleon's was me and the ex's favourite haunt, a pub with a proper dance floor and a big screen. That even sounds really sort of 80s, 90s. Pubs with big screens and dance floors, but still a pub. Man. Right, ready? Go, says Sarah Hardy. Right, okay. I don't get it. I don't get the Tarzan joke. Someone explain that for me, please, because I'm being too thick. Right, okay, here we go. Pardon me. Here are the answers. Here are the 5 horses that are real horses and have won the Grand National since the year 2000. So the first one is Papillon. That was a winner in 2000. Quick bonus to get you on the wheel. What does the word papillon mean in French? Papillon is a French word. But what does it mean? First person to answer this correctly in the chat. Oh, God, is that all it is? 3 or 3, like tree. It's like an Irish accent joke. Yes, butterfly is correct. Oh, but you weren't first. Who was first? Chris M was first. Nice one, Chris. Yeah, papillon is butterfly. Etaludes in Greek. Schmetterling in German. Loads of great words for butterflies. Anyway, so Papillon was year 2000. Ballabriggs was a winner in 2011. Comply or Die. Why? I can't believe they called a horse Comply or Die. That's the most uncool name for an animal ever. 2008 winner. Many Clouds. Great name. It's like a Red Indian warrior name. Many clouds come. Kill white man. I don't know if that was really out of date. Sorry, folks, but there you go. Many Clouds. And Tiger Roll, recent winner. Won twice, actually. 2018, 2019. Is current champion of Grand National because they didn't have one last year because of the COVIDs. They got one tomorrow. So, and of course, horses will die. That's the way it goes. That's the Grand National. How could Artisan Loaf not be a winner? Just never got out of the oven. Oh, that's a good one. Borboleta. I think I knew that one, actually. I don't think I would have remembered it if you hadn't written it down, but Borboleta. I've definitely heard that. That's a great one. I think I might start collecting the words for butterfly in different languages because they're all different and they're all brilliant. Ten out of 10. So many losses on the national, but we remember the winners. That's what it's all about. yeah, exactly. You won on the horses. That's why I put this round in, so you can all win on the horses. 10. Yeah, a few if you've got 10. I'm pleased. Did anyone go for Trumpet Willie? Because obviously I was a little bit amused when I came up with that as well. Generous Machine as well. Brilliant. Spedge Hunter is named after our quizzer, Spedge. There's a real horse called Hedge Hunter. That's why I put Spedge Hunter in. Okay, let's crack on. Team of the day is Scumbag College. They were on earlier on. D. Rob and Gary and Tate. A great team, all based in the northwest of England. But they're not here so now. Well, I don't think they are, unless they come do both quizzes. But so we won't dwell on them. But they're great people, great young people with a big future. If you want to be team of the day, just send me a picture. Make your team of the day. Tell us a little bit about the team. I'll make your team of the day. You get 2 points as well. Anyway, dog breeds. You ready for this? Thank you to Robin Phillips, who came up with dog breeds as a subject for our 50-50 round. I've been asking you for 50-50 round ideas, and tonight's is dog breeds. So here we go. Right, question number 1. Best in show. Well, what is the best dog ever? So the breed that has won best in show at Crufts the greater number of times. Because they have a champion for each breed, but then they put all those breeds together at the end and they go, right, which is the ultimate dog? So which breed has won more times than any others? English Cocker Spaniel or Red Setter? Sensational, Kerry. 43 so far, beating our total from last Monday, 41. You had 2 rounds to go and you're already winning. That's great. The thing is, Janie, there might be a horse called Trumpet Willie. Like the ones I made up, there's no guarantee that they don't exist. I didn't have time to negatively check horses. Yeah, Liebers is scheduled. That's coming up in a few weeks. Beak, I've not written them yet, but it's scheduled. Okay, number 2, Peter Pan, the Disney version, 1953. What breed of dog is the nurse that looks after the children? The dog is called Nana, but what type of dog is it? Is it an English sheepdog or a Saint Bernard? It's a different time, different place. It's when they used to leave dogs in charge of children. Mental. But what type of dog is it? Is it English sheepdog or Saint Bernard? Ah. Oof, that's the last of the coffee. Better not drink anymore, eh? Which breed of dog is the king of terriers because it's the biggest terrier? Is it the Airedale Terrier or the Boston Terrier? All right. I don't know if any of you are dog people. I mean, some of you will be. I'm not a dog person. Like, I respect dogs and I'm okay with dogs, but I don't go doolally about them. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep a dog. Number 4, which breed has been named by iHeartDogs.com as the smelliest of all dogs? Basset Hound or Jack Russell? So iHeartDogs.com, had a look at that. They've got a list of the smelliest dogs of all time. Smelliest pet dogs that you can get. What's the stinkiest dog? Basset Hound or Jack Russell? Dog lovers at the Roy house. Yeah, I'm all right with dogs. It just seems, I'm essentially a selfish person, and it's a hell of a lot of looking after, a lot of work, a lot of money. Yeah, I can afford to run a dog. Anyway, Winston Churchill, who is the winner of the Second World War. What breed were Winston Churchill's pet dogs? Rufus and Rufus II. Both the same type. What type were they? Alsatian or Poodle? Flo the Lab rules the roost. Ah, Labrador, right. Became friends with Mel because she had a dog. Well, I've seen this in action. Like my friend Simon, who lives around the corner, we go out for walks, talk about artificial intelligence and about how robots are going to take over the world, stuff like that. Chat, But he brings his dog out with him, and obviously it's a key to a social door. You end up talking to all these dog people, or he does. Because it's like a license to approach people. If you've got a dog and they've got a dog, you just go right up to them. Thing is, most of the chat's about the dogs. It's a bit like parents at the school gate talking about kids. Not all the time. I mean, obviously people become friends, So I'm glad that there's a human connection came out of that. But quite often Simon will meet somebody and they'll have a dog, and he knows the name of the dog. He knows the sort of history of the dog. He knows where the person lives and where the dog lives. He knows all about the dog. And and we walk away, and I said, "Oh, what was her name?" "Oh, I don't know." He said he doesn't know the name of the person. "What was his name?" "Don't know. No idea." Anyway, quick recap. Best in show at Crufts. So the best ever dog, English Cocker Spaniel or Red Setter. Nana out of Peter Pan, English Sheepdog or Saint Bernard. King of the Terriers, because the biggest, Airedale Terrier or Boston Terrier. Smelliest dog, Basset Hound or Jack Russell. Denise saying that it's going to smell like licorice, a Basset Hound. Denise is ready-ish. And Winston Churchill's dogs. Rufus. And Rufus II. What kind of dogs was he into? Alsatian or Poodle? All right. There we go. A bit of Swedish. Jin says, might not be obvious, but there's a dog in the profile picture. No, I cannot see the dog. What is it? I can't I see it? Must be behind, all right, just behind your shoulder, maybe. I don't know. Love dogs, not confident in the answers. That's good. 50-50, you know. Hopefully this is a fairly level playing field if you're mad into dogs or not. I think knowing about dogs might help in a couple of them. Let's get the answers. Right, dog on your shoulder. It's hard to see. Okay, ready? Here we go. 2 points for each of these. So, best in show at Crufts, English Cocker Spaniel. There is an English Cocker Spaniel being really good at being an English Cocker Spaniel. It's essentially eugenics dog shows. That's what I found out by actually going to one and then doing some reading as well as it's all about, there's certain specifications, measurements, angles and all that specific to each breed. And the closer that your dog is to racial perfection, then that's how you win. So it's a little bit Nazi, you know, just a little bit fascist. Peter Pan, the nurse is a St. Bernard, a big drooling maniac of a dog. Could easily kill the children that it's supposed to look after. That was the 50s, different times. Number 3, King of Terriers, is the largest terrier. That is your Airedale Terrier. And you can see from this picture how enormous it really is. Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. I mean, you can sort of see it's big. To really see how actually big it is, you have to put a picture of a human next to it. So there's Cilla Black. You see the real size of that thing. And smelliest dog is a Basset Hound, as you can smell that photograph. You know what I mean? Oof. Ooh. Nasty. And Winston Churchill's dogs, Rufus and Rufus number 2. What kind of dogs would Winston Churchill have? Poodle. Poodle. Someone left a brilliant comment earlier on saying that picture looked like a cross between Patrick Moore and John Wayne, which is kind of perfect. Do you remember the Airedale dog on wheels toy? I think I know what you mean. You kind of walk it like a lawnmower. It's like got like a frame like that. Dog on wheels. There's a good Bell and Sebastian song called Dog on Wheels. That photo is amazing. If it's that one you're talking about, it's the Winston Churchill one. Look at that. He's won the war. And he's like, I won the war. I'm going to sit here with my dog and a massive hat and a huge cigar. Nothing you can do. I won the war. Nah, you know who had Alsatians, don't you? Hitler. Right, was it designed, the doggy walker, was it designed to get young children to walk? Is that the thing? But it's a dog. That's quite clever, isn't it? It's quite smart. 10 out of 10, all Ashley's work. Nice work, Ashley. 10 out of 10 in the Wolds. Thought setters one more. So I think setters are second place behind your English Cocker Spaniel. Let me just check because I've got that extra information here. No, actually not red setter. Irish setter, standard poodle and Welsh terrier have all been winners 4 times, but the English Cocker Spaniel's way ahead, 7 times champion. All right. Wolds. Yeah, he looks a little bit like Benny Hill. I wonder if there's any videos of him being chased by scantily clad nuns. to music. You like how the cigar's colour coordinated with his dog and the bit you can't see, which is his underwear. Went with a Boston Terrier. I don't know what a Boston Terrier is. I'm kind of dog ignorant, you know. I'll quickly look up what a Boston Terrier is. It's already 10 o'clock. Better get on with this. It's a wee thing. A non-sporting breed. Average lifespan of a Boston Terrier is around 11 to 13 years. There we go. That's what we've learned. Oh, that's nice. The best dog is the one you own. That's a genuinely nice thing to say. And and so is that. Churchill also had bulldogs, or a bulldog, but it wasn't his main dog. I read a little bit about this today. He had one poodle, which was Rufus, which died in an accident, I think during the war or just after the war, and he was absolutely heartbroken, so he got another one, called Rufus II. That was the dogs he really, really loved. He had cats as well. He had a cat called Jock. Jock the cat. Thank you. All right. So let's get on with... I think you got all those. Let's get on with the last... the last round. Double or bust. Do you know how double or bust works? I think you all do, just in case you don't, in case you've not been here before. This is your last chance, but it's a big chance for big points. Okay, so 4 points for a right answer, that's double. So if you answer every question and you get them all correct, you get 20 points. Yeah, a real score boost. Trouble is that you can go bust in this round, which is if you put one wrong answer in this round, then you get bust. If you go for an answer and you get it wrong, then you get 0 points for the round. To avoid going bust, you can leave blanks. You don't have to put answers down for them all. So you decide how many you're going to go for. All right, ready? Here we go. So question number one, what duration or period of time was the title of a 1982 action comedy movie starring Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy? Buddy cop movie, action comedy drama. And the title of the film is a period of time, a duration. You know what I mean? Because that's how long they've got to solve the crime. So what's the name of that film? Number two, Because You're Worth It, is the advertising slogan. Name the shampoo. They've been using the line since the early 1970s. Sometimes it's because I'm worth it. Sometimes because we're worth it. Sometimes because you're worth it. But they're all variations on a theme. What is the brand of shampoo and hair colouring and stuff like that that uses that line? In American football, question number three, how many players should a team have on the field at any one time? So how many aside is American football, gridiron, NFL? Obviously, they've got hundreds of guys on the sideline. They keep swapping and chopping and changing. But at any one time, how many players does one team have on the field? That's question number three. Need some water. Okay, number four. 60s music. Complete the title of this 1965 song by the Seekers, number one hit. It's called The Carnival Is Something. What's the something? The Carnival is what? Number one song, great song as well, by the Seekers, 1965. Number five, last question, is a year question. To get the points here, you have to get within 5 years of the correct answer. So what year did both of these things happen? Gandhi was shot dead by a man with a gun, and the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was founded in California. Two different things. Maybe I should use a comma in there because Gandhi wasn't shot dead in California. He was shot dead in India. But these two things happened in the same year. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was founded in California and Gandhi was shot dead. If you go for this, you have to get within 5 years either way to get the points. Okay. I'm going to tell you the questions one more time. Nolte and Eddie Murphy, 1982 movie. Title of the film is A Duration or a Period of Time. Because You're Worth It is the slogan. Name the brand of shampoo and hair colouring and all those sorts of things. Number 3, how many players are on one team at any one time on the field for American football? Number 4, Carnival is Something. What's the title of that song? Fantastic. Mid-60s number one hit by the Seekers. And the last one is the year question. Gandhi gets shot and killed. And the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was founded in California, IA. USA. Get within 5 years. Tell me how many you're going for, if you're going balls out or not. And we'll get on to the answers very, very soon. Before we go into the answers, I'll just tell you something at this point, which is that I do this in the hope of getting tips from you, cash tips via the internet, because I'm still trying to feed my family by this method of running free quizzes online, which might have been a stupid decision, but I'm still enjoying it, so I'm trying to keep it going. So any kind of couple of quids that turn up off of you really make that possible and make it a viability. Thank you very much to those who do donate and have donated. I really respect the fact that you even come here, let alone donate. So I'm really, I'm genuinely grateful. Thank you very much. And hopefully in about a month, I might be back in the pub making proper money. I will keep these going, by the way. I will keep the online ones going. I might have to alter my schedule a little bit, but I'm definitely going to keep doing online quizzes. Okay. Oof, that's the full Monty. That is Boz and Flapsuit. Wah! Boz out. With the Golden Girls, Mary's got Boz out. Heeds a mince, just keeping it real, keeping it tight, just going for the 4. Everything out, it's no pretty. Yeah. Balls on the floor, man. I hope the floor's clean. Bit of a dusting. You know what I mean? Well, I know he's in jail and gets out, but he's an ex-cop. So he's still kind of a cop. Thank you very much, Denise. Appreciate it. Cheers. Right, okay, I've shown you these twice, haven't I? So let's just get on to the answers. Double or bust? Here we go. And I better get on with it because we don't have too long left to get the games for names going. As soon as I give you the answers, we'll do games for names, try and get a bunch of names on the wheel before we start spinning at 10:30. So here we go. What duration of time is Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy? It's called 48 hours. How dated that looks now, but that was the height of technology back then. Like digital writing. 48 hours. I've never seen it. I was reading about it today. It looks like it's a really good film, but I realized when I was reading about it, I've never seen it. So Roger's right. He's a convict. He's in jail. I think he gets a 48-hour pass from jail to work with his old colleague, Nick Nolte, to solve some kind of crime. So it might be an ex-cop. Anyway. Because You're Worth It is L'Oreal. You know that one. American football, right? This is one that's possible to get bust on because there's millions of them and you think it's going to be different, but it's just 11 aside. It's the same as normal football, same as actual football. Just count the helmets. That's all you've got to do. We've all been in a situation where you just have to count the helmets. Saying that I should watch it. Yeah. Be saying another 48 hours is the follow-up. Yeah. Yeah, I know the titles. Just never seen the films. 60s music. The carnival is over. A pretty serious title. The carnival is over. Everybody go home. Tremendous song. Really good. And right, Hell's Angels and Gandhi. One's born, one's killed. Get within 5 years of the correct answer. It is 1948. So if you said between 43 and 53, then you got the points. Carnival is shut due to COVIDs. Whoa, Peaky Pfeiffer's a bust. What did you put? What's that? Norman's going to a gig next month in Leeds. The Fat White Family. Is that a band? The Fat White Family? Or are you just going to see a Fat White Family? The Fat White Family. I don't know that. Looking it up on Wikipedia right now. Fat White Family are an English rock band formed in 2011 in Peckham, South London. Fronted by Southampton-born, Cookstown-raised Lias Kachi Saudi. Cookstown, what, New Zealand? No, Northern Ireland. Fat White Family. Good name for a band. All right. Have a look at them later. It's always good to get at least one new thing. I don't really keep up with music these days, because you get to a point where you're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care what new music is. I've got 50 million bits of old music, so I'll just stick with those. Wouldn't have got a carnival if Mam wasn't here, right? Peaky Pfeiffer's hit 52, better than last week. Yeah. Kerry's seen the Fat White Family. Oh, I thought you were saying you'd taken the mushrooms, but Lias, is that the singer, had taken too many mushrooms, had to go off and bulk in the middle of the set for a good 10 minutes or so. And then he came out and told people that was the reason. Pop stars, I better give you the link to upload your scores, everybody. Score upload. There we go. So the link I've just posted is if you click on that, you upload your score. Please upload your score, even if you thought you didn't do very well, because if you did get a low score, then it makes the people in the middle feel a lot better, And through this, through these tiny acts of socialism, then together we can build a happier country for everyone to live in. Did I see a dog joke? No. Nah, because I don't see every single comment. Because I've got to look over there and then look over there. That's exaggerated, but I've got to look left and right, so I sometimes miss them. I see the mango's got bust. What did you get bust on? If anyone got bust, let us know what you got bust on, because it's always interesting to know. 16 for the McCarthy. That's possibly a good score at the end. And the carnival is over. Could be our best ever. 73. Yeah, that's serious. That's proper. That's real. Right. Let's get some games for names going. I got something for you. Oops. I've pressed the wrong button. But it's okay. I'll press a different button. And everything will come good very shortly. As soon as I work out what the hell I'm doing. Right, here we are. Now you see it. based on the Scottish television show hosted by Johnny Beattie in the early 80s. This is Now You See It. I'm going to show you a board, which is a grid of letters. You got to find the answer to the clue on the board and be the first person to put it in the chat. If you do that, I'll put you on the wheel. There are 4 of these, okay? All on the same board. So look out for as many words and names as you can. You might be able to find them quite quickly. And this is a quick one. So everyone ready? Right, I regained a little bit of respect. I see when you said that he was sick because of mushrooms, I thought, what did he tell the crowd? I lose respect. That's not professional. That's not showbiz. But then he said in an interview afterwards how embarrassed he was at how ropey the gig was because it was the mushies. See, that now I've regained respect because I like the professionalism, you know. Turn up is number 1 professionalism. For any kind of showbiz, turn up. Number 2 is don't be wasted on mushrooms when you try to do a show for actual paying customers. But that's just my point. I'm just old-fashioned like that, you know. Right, Now You See It. Let's play. I'm rambling here. Right, so there's Now You See It. World War II fighter plane. First person to get a word in the chat which equates to this will get on a wheel. What do I need to do? I need to be ready to put whoever's on the wheel on the wheel. Blaze, no. Blaze, no. I don't think there's a blaze anyway. I'll look it up. You never know. But it's not what I'm thinking of. Spitfire, I don't think that's there. Blaze, 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 hurricane, blazer. Was he a fun guy? The guy out the Fat White Family. Charter. Hey, Neil's got it. 0 is correct. Japanese plane, the Mitsubishi Zero. If you were into posters of World War II fighter planes, you'll know that one. Right, Neil. Extremely glamorous in your profile picture there. You're on the wheel. Okay, that's the first one. Let's see what we got next. Massive hit from 1983. Who can spot a word which is the title of a massive pop hit from 1983? Yes, very good. Chrism's in there straight away with True at Spandau Ballet, of course. Line 1, position 9. Chris M. from Wandsworth. I'm okay with that. With the previous side, right? I've got to do this quickly. Let's keep the speed going here. Right, darts champ 2011 and 2012. World champion of darts in those years. Give us a name that could be his name. This clue and answer are just ever so slightly off centre. Adrian is correct. Well done, Peter. Yeah, normally with sports be asking for a surname, but I just try to make it slightly more challenging by just going for his surname. So Peter Middlemass, you are on the wheel. You might win your own prize, actually. Like Adrian Lewis is right. So David, you were correct, but that's not the word on the board. I'm looking for the word on the board, you see, and Peter was first to get that. Right, here's the last one. Nobel laureate Trinidadian. So a Trinidadian who has won a Nobel Prize. Can you find this? And I'll tell you this is a surname. This time, you're looking for a surname. I'll give you a clue. Oh, I don't need to, because you got it right. Kerry's got it. It's Naipaul. That's right. V.I. Naipaul, I think his name is. Viswanathan, I think his first name is. I can't quite remember, but I've read one of his books, which was called North of South. And it was about a trip he made around Africa, southern Africa, in the 1970s. And it was really, really interesting. Jerry got that. Nice one, Jerry. Okay, and that's now you see it. So 4 answers there. You reckon the slide before had wrong year? All right, enough. Aye, thanks. I'll tidy that up. Now, who kept on? Someone kept on pointing that out. Who was it? Yeah, that was Fat Boy got sick. All right. Okay, I'll put you on the wheel for that because I do say if you spot any mistakes, then let me know. And that's good because I'll just make sure I get all the templates updated. Temp, update. Now you see it 2020. Thank you. It's probably Felix, I think. Now Fat Boy got sick. Right, okay. What else we got? It is 21 minutes past, so hope you enjoyed Now You See It. What else we got? If anybody wanted to phone in, you could play True or False or Dead or Alive, actually, if anyone wants to phone in. I haven't done one of those for a while, so if you wanted to phone in, we could do that. Or if more than one person phoned in, we could do a hangman. Hang on. Kazula? Oh, okay. Talk me into it. Let me just get my drum machine ready. 2 separate people asking for Kazula Palooza, right? Fantastic. That's it. I'm going to do it. Just going to get my drum machine ready and then get my list of Kazula Paloozas up here. Okay, let's try this one. This is going at 105 beats per minute. Let's see. That's it. Yeah. Didn't even get to the chorus. Kerry. Here comes and goes. Here's your best show. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye. Ruby Tuesday. Well spotted. You know what? The slower ones are easier, right? This is what I've been working out. Right, let's do another one. Let's try this one. Let's try another slow one, actually. 83 beats per minute. See if we can get this one. Two, three, four. That's right. Beaks first with Love Story, also known as Where Do I Begin, and you were the first to get the proper title as well. So that is correct. Beaks on the wheel. It is an Andy Williams number now. I saw somebody just talk about Andy Williams there. I don't have time to read the comment. Where do I begin? What's this? Got to listen to House of Bamboo. Very like the music intro. He's slightly obsessed. Yes, I definitely will. You know what? Just take a wee note. I've got my wee page of notes here. House of Bamboo. I think I know the song. It's like on the fringe of my consciousness, but I think I know it. Right. One more, and one more Kazula, because so far it's going quite well. And it's not really Kazula Palooza unless I do a complete and utter car crash at some point. So let's try that now. You know what? There's a song here that's been bugging me. It's been on my list for ages. And the thing is, I don't really know how to start it. So I'm going to get the lyrics up. Because that can help if I can just read the lyrics, you know. And then I've got a bit of an idea. Then we've got a couple of people waiting for a bit of live stuff. Right. Okay. So what do I need to know? It's 143. Let's try this. 143. Play this. Let's see. That doesn't sound right to me. That sounds too fast. Hang on a second. It might be one of these doubles. I'm going to put it at half speed. '80s. Hey! It's too slow now, this thing. Hang on, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Oh, hang on a second. That's nearly right. It's not right, but it's nearly right. Let's try it. Let's try it again, but slightly faster. It is. Cat, nice one. Yeah, that's it. Cat, you got that right. Kazula Palooza. Okay, let me just put Cat on the wheel for that one. We don't need another hero or Thunderdome, whatever you want, but you got the right one. Okay, let's say hello to Neil and Jerry. Hello, both of you.
Hello.
Hello, Neil. Right, I can hear you. That's good. What about Jerry? Are you there?
Yay! Hello.
Jerry, you're looking like some kind of biker or something like that. If you get into biker,
Here.
you be getting into biker culture. Oh, he's gone through the other room. All right, you feed him back, right?
Yeah. I was feeling back. I was going to go to the other room. Here I am.
Right, okay, good stuff. Now, Jerry is in Edinburgh, and
Yes.
Neil is in Glasgow. That's right.
Oh, Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, Britain's main two cities, basically. Let me just get rid of that, and I can see all properly. Right, what we're going to do, let's do a hangman, a head-to-head hangman. I should be spinning round about now, but I've got time for a head-to-head hangman, so let's do a head-to-head hangman. That's what we're going to do, because it's great to have you both on at the same time.
Hey, Jerry.
Right, here we go. Head-to-head hangman. Neil, I think you were the first to phone through, so you can have the first shot on this. Give us a letter, and if you're If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But then you can have a guess. First one to get a guess will get double on the wheel. You both get on the wheel, but first person to solve it gets double on the wheel. So, Neil, can you start us off with a letter?
Let's go for S.
S. Fantastic. There's no S. Actually, I can't remember who this is, so this will be as much of a surprise to me as it is to the pair of you. Any guesses so far? Neil? No? Nah, I'm not surprised, right? Okay, Jerry, give us a letter.
I've got a really good idea, but I can't think of the last line.
Well, that's half a good idea, isn't it? It's not really a good idea, is it? You know what that is, Jerry? That's the genesis of a good idea. It's not actually a good idea.
M.
M for mechanical horse trough. Let's have a look. No, there's no M. No M.
Well,
right.
Proves that my idea was rubbish.
Okay, right. Back to Neil.
T.
T for triumphant entry into the city of Jerusalem. Yes, there's a pair of T's. Norman saying Glasgow's miles better. He's backing Neil for this one. You got any guesses, Neil? Is it too early for a guess?
No, I don't know yet.
See, I was about to ask, is this man against man or east against west? But Beak has solved it for us. It is east against west. Right, no solve. Right, back to Jerry. What have you got?
Can I just point out that I'm not a good representative of Edinburgh? Like, I'm
Yes,
not going to take on the weight of the capital city. I mean,
Jerry, if I was having some sort of battle, right, and we had to put a guy up, I would have no hesitation putting you up to face all sorts of places. I'd put you up against a guy from Falkirk in a minute. Give us a letter.
It's got to be the letter. It's got to be the letter R.
Ah, okay.
R for piracy. Oh, that's quite a good choice. Now, have you got a guess? It's your turn to have a guess if you want to guess.
Ivan the Terrible.
I think it probably bloody is. You know it is. It's Ivan the Terrible. Yeah. Oh. I better go back and just finish it off there. Jerry, that's superb. That is 2 Jerrys on the wheel for that one. Now, that happened pretty fast, right? So I'm going to do one more because it's great to have you both on. So I'm going to do one more. And there's a chance for you to get even more on the wheel than you don't need to see.
I thought it was Ming the Merciless.
Ming the Merciless.
Until obviously M went wrong.
It's pretty much the template for Ming the Merciless. It's basically the same character, but
totally.
just real. Right, Jerry, you can have the first crack on this one because you got that one right. So give us a letter for this one. This is the last one we'll do. So the kids' TV character, a kids' TV character. What have you got there? You got a letter first?
I'm thinking it's got to be that again. So go for T.
Right, that's sensible. That's see, this is why I would choose you to go up against someone from Falkirk because you've got basic intelligence, Jerry. That's what gets you places. So T, very good. Right, any guesses? Probably a bit early for a guess. Let's just go to Neil. Let's give Neil a letter at least on this one.
Yeah.
Let's go for E.
E. By the way, when you saw those R's, Neil, did you immediately see Ivan the Terrible? Yeah.
I'd actually worked it out just a second before we said that. So
bad luck. It was a close one.
Sorry, Neil.
It was a close one, but someone's got. Well, you're on the wheel anyway. But it obviously looks like it's the in the middle. But have you got any guesses for the whole thing, Neil?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, let's go back to Jerry. What you got, Jerry?
R.
R. He's going for the R again. That's his favourite. And it's paid off again. R for risky sexual behaviour. with people who are not necessarily the right person. Any ideas?
No, go back to Neil. No.
Okay, Neil.
B.
B for bandit. No, there's no B. Any guesses?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, back to Jerry. Back to Jerry. Chris has got it. Janie's got it.
Kids TV character.
kids' TV character Norman's come up with Jimmy Savile, which is just not good.
Sorry,
That's
it's just got Norman something said Jimmy Savile on the screen. Like,
I know. I know. It's not right.
Well,
Oh.
I'm going to go for H on the principle. I can't go wrong with H.
Well, you can't go wrong. It doesn't really matter if you get the letters right or wrong. That's the thing. Oh well, it has given you another letter there in the bottom line. You got any guesses?
I feel like I feel like I'm blind to it, man.
Okay, well, we'll go back to Neil. Neil, have you got a letter?
Back to Neil.
It's Gordon the Gopher.
Oh, wait. It's Gordon the Gopher.
Yes.
Splendid. Mango come back there. So the ultimate outcome of that is Jerry gets on the wheel 3 times. Two for the first one, and 1 for the second one, and it's the other way around for Neil. So you both get on the wheel 3 times. That's what happens there, folks. That's not bad at all. So great to see you all. What have you got planned for the weekend, Neil?
Getting my hair cut. That's about the only exciting thing I've got to get done.
Well, what you got? That's not going to take too long. What are you going to do after that?
Well, you don't know how long I'm going to have to wait to get it done. It could be a big queue.
Are you hiding a massive ponytail at the back?
No, nothing there. No. I know it's not even that long, but he's done.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure, down at the barber shop. Maybe get into a little bit of quartet action down there. What about yourself, Jerry? What you got lined up?
Nothing lined up right now. I mean, me and Kerry love to go for a walk in the Pentlands. So if we can get out for a wee walk, and it's just good to hang out. But
are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to go up hills these days? Is that still within the law?
It might be a secret, secret.
That'll be fine. Listen, it's great to see you both. I'm going to say cheerio. I'm going to get onto the wheel. All right.
As well, really good fun.
Nice to see you, Neil. Nice to see you, Jerry. Take care. Right, well done to both of them. Right, Jerry and Neil, going to put them both on 3 times. Give me a second while I do that. Oh, it was great to see both of them in both fine form. Can't believe Neil's spending all weekend getting his hair done. Whoops. Oh, I've accidentally spun the wheel. That's what you can hear. Yeah.
Roger Chamberlain.
Now, what you heard there was a test spin of the wheel. Like sometimes I accidentally spin the wheel. So I'm not taking Roger off the wheel. He's on the wheel. Now, I'm going to show you the wheel. Aye, hills are all right. You're allowed to go up the hills. That's not been banned by the Stasi yet. Okay, let's... what am I doing? I'm stopping that, then I'm starting this. Right, here we go. I'm about to show you all the names who have made it onto tonight's wheel, and there's quite a lot of them because it's the quiz from 7 o'clock, plus all of you who have made it on the wheel from the 9 o'clock. So that's all the names, and it translates to this wonderful wheel of persons up here. Look at all those great names. Now, let's do some prizes. Come on. I'm going to do one of my old prizes that I've not done for a while. Got these lying about, loads of these. They don't sell because I don't market them very well, but it's Bawjaws. It's fridge poetry, all right? But really, really rude, foul-mouthed Scottish. You get that from bawjaws.com, right? And it's really unpleasant. Very, very, very awful. So here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel. This is our first spin tonight. It's for a packet of Bawjaws foul-mouthed Scottish fridge poetry. Let's... Ole! Ripa! Enchante! Boulevard! Cat, Jerry! Woo!
Gary Hillman.
What did you say? Electronic American man? Did you say Gary Hillman? Did I type in... I didn't type in Gary, did I? The hell? Dumb Americans. And why is it small and I can't see it? Well, have I got the wrong shape of window here? I might... there it is. No, I've typed Jerry. Of course I have. Right, Jerry. Now, I get a feeling that you might have won Bawjaws before. Did you win Bawjaws before? Because if so, I'll give you another prize from tonight's prize stash. Do I get a badge as a consultation prize? Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you do. I'll send you a badge. Right, Jerry, I'm going to just put you to one side. If you're still there, tell us if you got ball jaws before, because I think you did. So I won't send you another one, but I'll do something else. Okay, now, Bev Middlemass has given us a prize tonight, which is wine, chalks, and comfy socks. It's a bizarre, but I'd love to give ball jaws to a friend. Right, okay, that's fine. Kerry and Jerry are in the same place, so I'll do that. I'll put that in the post. Good stuff. Yeah, keeps it nice and simple. Right, so we'll take Jerry off the wheel. Right, go spin again. This time it is for Bev's prize, which is the wine, chalks, and cozy socks. Who's it going to be? There's Bill, there's Diana, there's Richard, there's Graham, there's Karen, there's Michael.
Michael Graven.
Yay! Now, Michael was on the earlier quiz. I don't think he'll be here right now, but he'll be delighted about that. Michael Graven. There we go. That's wine, chalks, and the socks. I'll pass his details on to Bev, and she will send out the prize. Oh, he's here. He's back. Right. Yeah, nice one, Michael. You're a winner. Come back for a spin. Nice one. And it's paid off. You got the wine and the socks and the chalks. Right. And the next prize is a book called The Bass Rock. I can't remember the name of the writer, but it's a great book. It's got great reviews, and it's from Karen's bookshelf. Karen has been giving away a number of books from her wonderful bookshelf. So who's going to get Karen's book? Ole! Habanero. There's Neil. I think Neil's done it.
Neil Thomas.
Yay! It's a book for Neil. It's a novel. So well done to Neil, who was just on doing Hangman. That all paid off. You've earned yourself a prize from Karen's wonderful trove of books. Right. Here is... hope you're local, says Peter. Aye, Michael's in Leith / Craigentinny, roundabout there. Is that Edinburgh anyway? Right, okay. £100,000. It's a £100,000 scratch card. My Jesus Christ, holy God, bananas! You could win £100,000. It's so unlikely that that's going to happen, but it is technically possible. It's a scratch card. One day someone's going to get one of these, scratch it off, and there's going to be £100,000 on it, and it's going to be one of those moments where you wonder what the hell you were working for all these years. But anyway, it could be you. Let's find out who's going to win £100,000 brackets up to. Chrism? Yay! Hey!
Chris M.
Chris M answered a lot of questions tonight. He earned this space on the wheel, and he's earned £100,000 brackets potentially. Okay, we're building up to the big prize. I'll do one more minor prize. And when I say minor prize, it's not really a minor prize. It's a pretty good prize. I'm going to send somebody one of my other products, which is the Popmaster Score Pad. All right, if you like to play Popmaster with Ken Bruce on Radio 2, 10:30 weekdays, you love Popmaster Score Pad. It's specially designed so you can play along. You don't have to keep finding a new bit of paper, and you can keep them, track your scores. Good fun. You can also purchase these from www.dpquiz.co.uk. You see, that's where you get them, but this is for free. So let's spin the wheel. Let's get the Chrissies off the wheel, and let's spin. Let's see what happens. And will computer guy pronounce the name rightly? Nicola, Okats, Maz Elizabeth.
Maz Elizabeth.
Hey, Maz got a good run of answers earlier on in the 7 o'clock quiz and has earned herself a Pop Master pad. Now, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to play for this party box, which includes a bottle of apple sours that might give you the book. Foxy's Party Rings, which will have your teeth out. Packet of Bombay Mix, the unreconstructed snack. And a CD of Latin American music, probably quite similar to the music that's accompanying the wheel tonight. So this is it. This is the big hardcore party box. Maz has missed out on that, but she's got the Paul Master pad, so she'll be happy with that. Here we go. Here is the... Oh, and she's back as well. That's fantastic. Excellent. Hello, Maz. And I'm pretty sure I've got your address if it's the same. And here we go. The party box, the crazy party box, which you may not survive if you win it. Party box. Party box now. Wow. Who's getting them? Bill, Diana, Richard. It's going to be Graham. There's Graham.
Graham S.
Whoa. Graham S. An inhabitant, a denizen, in fact, of Linlithgow, will be receiving the party box. And if I'm not mistaken, it won't be the first bottle of apple sours ever to get tanned in Linlithgow. If you know what I mean. Oh, that was clear. It was close, wasn't it? So let's take... let's close it, actually, rather than taking them off the wheel. Oh, you just missed... Richard just missed out. It was Richard and Diana as well. Karen nearly came up trumps with a box as well. If it went a little bit further, it'd go to her. But that's how the wheel broke down. I'm going to do a crazy party box next week. I think I might go back to the Bucky next week. Or maybe just straight vodka. You know what I mean? Holy shit. Dobie. Congratulations to all. Indeed. Well said, Gary. AS is good. I don't know what you mean. Apple sours, right, okay. What was saying? Bucky next week. I might go back to the Bucky. It's kind of reliable. It's only £8 as well. Devastated. Yeah. There's devastation all over Britain tonight with the passing of the chance to win Madhouse Party Box number 3. Can you please put your PayPal link up, please? Oh, yes, Kirsty. I certainly could. Thank you very much for asking. Holy shit, folks. Might get a donation. Just put it in there. Also, if anyone's ever looking for the PayPal link, it should be, as long as I've done my thing properly, it should be in the description underneath the video. Thanks very much for asking, Kirsty. If I get really good donations tonight, I'll get some fancy booze, get some proper booze for next week. Get the Bucky chicken lime, get the Bucky chicken lime, Bucky chicken, chicken lime. Aye! Talking chimney sweep style. Steeplejack. Fred Dibner. Thank you, Norman. I've got this thing in my mind, which is a New Yorker who has in his mind that Fred... was I talking about this last time? He's a New York guy. Hey, you asshole, I'm talking to you, I'm walking. He's got in his mind that Fred Dibner did 9/11. You fucking motherfucker, Fred Dibner, fucking flat cap limey prick asshole. I can't do it as much as I want to because kids kicking about. I want to do it real loud. I've got a whole sketch. Fucking limey asshole, Fred fucking Dibner, motherfucker, fuck you up. I want to edit it, like the Twin Towers coming down and then that bit of Fred Dibner walking away from the bottom of the chimney going, did you like that? Did you like that? No harness, 9/11 straight up there. £700 of Semtex. It's no problem. You don't fall off though. You only make that mistake once. Yeah, Fair enough. Shh. She's still cutting about. It's Easter holidays, you know, so it's like goes to bed at like 3 a.m. and stuff. That Fred Dibner, man. Holy cow. I want to find that Fred Dibner clip. Let me just go on YouTube here. YouTube. Fred motherfucking Dibner. I'll put the deal like that. The state of this. Look at that. Set it on fire. Just burn it down. A great big bloody brick, didn't he?
It's going.
It's going. He gets his honky horn out. The 9/11. There you go, Twin Towers.
No, but. Do you like that?
Do you like that? Do you like that? Amazing. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Fred Dibner drove a steam traction engine over the Forth Bridge tailbacks for miles. Fucking limey prick. Flat cap Fred Dibner looking motherfucker. Fucking come here in New York. Destroy 3,000 lives. Fred Dibner. Fearless. Yeah. I watched that one a few months ago. John Noakes climbing over the overhang of Nelson's Column. Yeah. They were going to blow up the Red Road Flats for the start of the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, not a lot of people like that. Somewhat disrespectful to the lives of the people who lived in the Red Road. But somebody down at the council was like, hang on, we could just blow them up. Ha ha ha, it'd be brilliant. No, they do not demolish chimneys like that anymore. Well, I don't think there's any chimneys left. Fred did them all. Took them all down. And when he ran out of chimneys, he was like, right, what about massive office building spaces in New York? What about them? Does any of them need taken down? Let's watch it again. It's just good. See, this is the thing. He talked about, I watched some of these shows not too long ago. And the deal was, there's two ways of doing it. You can climb up and demolish it brick by brick, take them off brick by brick, or this was his other method, which was you tap a hole into the bottom, as you can see, fill it with wood, set the wood on fire, and then the fire destabilizes the whole thing and should collapse that way. If you've put the hole there, it should collapse that way. And that's it. This is entire planning.
It's going.
He stands within about 10 feet of it. Burj Khalifa, take it down in 15 minutes.
Going.
It's going, go and get out here. A BC honky horn. That's his entire health and safety. It's just that. and then a bit of running to get out of the way. There it goes.
No, but. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's a bit bassy, but I think that's the thing, because it's quite a bassy horn that he's got. it could be heard at a longer distance. Like this is more sharp, but it'd only be heard within about 20 meters, whereas his big bassy horn would be heard all over the yard, you know. This is great. All the kids take a day off school to see Dibna doing it. Big crowds. See, you kids have got Tinder, but we had this.
There's no way it can fall the wrong way, you know. I mean, the bricks are really good, and we've eliminated this half of it, so it's got to go that bloody way, one way or another, you know.
That's it. See, that's the wisdom. We've got to fall that way. How can it? You got to go that way. That's it. 9/11. I did it. I took it down. We better get this clear, Richard. I don't think Fred Dibnah ever shat it. I think it's quite important just to preserve Britain as a concept. You know, we're a nation that don't shat it. No one in Britain has ever shat it. Did we shat it in the Boer War? The Crimean War? Did we shat it in World War I? No. We did not shat it. And we didn't shat it when one little chimney came down. No shatting.
Ideally, we want it to go, you know, towards that new brickwork over there.
Over there.
Where we've cut it to go. But square ends are awkward and they always want to fall like square ways, you know. So we'll just have to see what happens, you know.
Square. That's a great way of saying square, isn't it? Square. Right, I better get out of here. It's nearly 11 o'clock, folks. Better go to bed. Right, well done to all the winners tonight. Jerry and Kerry winning the ball jaws. Roger got a badge. Actually, if you're here, Roger, you need to send me your address. I mean, I think I know it, but just to be sure, send me your address so I can send you a badge. I'll send you a scratch card, actually. Michael got the wine, chalks and socks from Bev Middlemass. Thank you very much, Bev, for the prize. Well done to Michael for winning it. Oh, by the way, Tate, you got to restring your bass. If you're still here, Tate, restring your bass. Neil, what did you win? I've written something down, but I can't read it. Oh, bass rock. That's why I reminded Tate about his bass, because I just wrote down bass. What's that? Why does it say bass? No, bass rock. Neil. Chris won £100,000. Maz has got the Potmaster scorepad and the big crazy party box of Doom, apple sours, party rings, Bombay mix, and a CD goes to Graham out in Linlithgow. Yep, safe for the quiz. Safe for the quiz. All right, yeah, one time. Won the badge. Oh, has Janet got one? Right. Aye, right. Good times, good night, sleep. Vaccine. Jesus Christ. Stay safe for the quiz, everybody. If you're going out to Pentlands, don't tell the cops. I won't tell. Thanks very much. It's very reassuring to see your names and see your comments. I really enjoy it. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's nice. But it's my bedtime now. I'm all used up, so I'm going to go sit down, have a snack. I'll do the scores maybe. I'll do the scores in the morning. Yeah, I'll do the scores in the morning. Aye, I know. Aye, Fabian's. Yeah, I know. And that's it. Have a good weekend. What am I going to do? Going to take it easy. I might learn a few more TV tunes. Can you get this one? Let's try this. Yeah. It's Robin Hood. That's right. Just about. Next Smoky Deb tune. Yeah, man. Next Smoky Deb tune. Next Smoky Deb tune. Minder. I can't. Nah, don't know. Minder. Trying to think what other ones I know already. You know this, so I was playing this earlier. Let's see. Robin Hood, running through the glen. Robin Hood, did a fart, killed a rat, choked a poor old hen. Aye, Top Cat was right. DC, hey DC, what you doing? I'll learn a load more of those. If I can learn enough, I'll do Stylophone Appaloosa one night instead of Kazulapalooza. It's more accurate. But I've actually got to learn the notes, whereas Kazulapalooza, I can just make it up. Right, bing bong. I'm out here. Good night. Bye.